Good evening, distinguished viewers. Nakhchivan News information program is on air. I am Meryem Babaveli. We'll provide some information about the previous news regarding Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. March 31st is the day of genocide of Azerbaijanis. 107 years have passed since the genocide against the Azerbaijanis by the Armenian Dashnaks together with the Bolsheviks. In fact, as a result, thousands of people were killed. In this regard, let's have a brief look at the history and, most importantly, at the facts. The massacres that began in the capital city of Azerbaijan, Baku, on the night of March 30, 1918, resulted in the murder of about 20,000 innocent people, including elderly people, women, and unfortunately children. In the massacres that lasted from March 30 to April 2, 1918, Armenian Bolsheviks, led by Stefan Shaumyan, killed thousands of people in Baku, burned down Muslim sanctuaries, and confiscated the property of the population of Baku, worth 400 million manats. The policy of genocide against Azerbaijanis was not only limited to Baku. On March 31st, Armenian Dashnaks killed 8,027 Azerbaijanis, including 2,560 women, and 1,277 children in 53 villages of Shamakh district. The number of innocent Azerbaijanis killed in 162 villages of Quba was more than 16,000. Armenian Dashnaks burned thousands of villages in Lenkaran, Mugan regions, and Karabakh, brutally murdered tens of thousands of people. In subsequent periods, Armenian fanatic nationalists continued their inhumane actions, committing mass murders, looting, and ethnic cleansing in Karabakh, Zengezur, Nakhchivan, Shirvan, Yerevan, and other regions as well. On the 26th of March 1998, President Heydar Aliyev signed a decree titled as On the Genocide of Azerbaijanis. Since that day, March 31st is being called as the Day of Genocide of Azerbaijanis. In 2013, Quba Genocide Memorial Complex was built in Quba city of Azerbaijan in memory of the Azerbaijanis who passed away as a result of the mass massacres by Bolshevik and Armenian armed groups on Azerbaijani lands. As a result of research procedures, the remains of hundreds of corpses of different age groups were found in the cemetery. You are currently watching Nakhchivan News information program. Ramadan prayers were made in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic on the occasion of the end of the holy month of Eid al-Fitr. Moreover, one more center was established at Nakhchivan State University. Please have a look at more. In accordance with the relevant decision of the Cabinet of Ministers, this year, Ramadan, or in other words, Eid al-Fitr, is celebrated in Azerbaijan on March 30 and 31st. Ramadan prayers were made in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic on the occasion of the end of the holy month of Ramadan. Religious rituals were performed in Heydar, Sarvanlar, Jame, and Kazım Garabekir Pasha mosques in Nakhchivan city, as well as in the other districts of the Autonomous Republic. A seminar dedicated to the World Tuberculosis Day was organized at Sharur Regional Medical Center. It was noted that a sustainable establishment of mutual relations and connections between the pulmonary diseases dispensary and primary healthcare institutions is an important issue in the early detection of this disease, as well as an adequate and complete treatment of it. Then, the addressed questions were answered and the video showcase was demonstrated.
The inclusion of individuals with disabilities in education is one of the state priority issues. To support this, an inclusive education center has been established at the Nakhchivan State University to facilitate the education of students from this category. The center is expected to host specialized teachers from the Nakhchivan State University as well as other universities across the country. Additionally, the Inclusive Education Center is equipped with 23 different types of specialized equipment to support the learning process. The students of the secondary schools of Nakhchivan City and Shahpus district showed the high results in the final exams of the 2023-24 academic year. This was reflected in the annual report on the results of the final exam of classes 9 and 11 for the 2023-24 academic year, announced by the State Examination Center. On the occasion of Ramadan, Jahan Group of Companies LLC organized a special event and distributed holiday gifts to low-income families. A total of 150 people received the Ramadan gift packages as part of the initiative.
Bahar Fest Spring Festival has ended and the competition was held among the employees of the Ministry of Internal Affairs. Here are some of the culture and sports news.
The Bahar Fest Spring Festival, which started on March 18 in Nakhchivan, concluded on the March 23rd. Just like in the initial days, the Bahar Fest continued to bring joy and meaning to the holiday celebrations of city residents and visitors at the Acemi Seyranca Recreation Complex. On the following days of the festival, the Donje Band and Nijar Jamal, one of the Azerbaijan's Eurovision Song Contest winners, took the stage, entertaining the festival attendees. The Ministry of Internal Affairs held a Power Multi-Support Championship among its employees at the Ministry of Internal Affairs Support Society. A total of the 60 law enforcement officers from the 10 teams competed in arm wrestling and weightlifting. The team of the Ministry of Internal Affairs of the Nakhchivan Republic won the first place in 2 sports. On March 28th, the Nakhchivan City Open Billiards Championship was held, dedicated the year of the Constitution and the Sovereignty. The tournament took place at the Marble Billiards Club and featured 20 participants. In the final match, Rashad Ahmadov secured victory with a 3-1 score, climbing the first place. Logman Babayev finished second, while Intizam Guliev and Elvin Charumov shared the third place. The winners were awarded diplomas, medals, and gifts.
Dearest viewers, we appreciate your time and attention. We'll meet you next week at the same time. Have a good night.